What's up, everyone? It is the Ghost of MC here today, and today we're coming at you with a True Draco dark profile. Now, again, this is I'm going to say that this is kind of the standard, kind of the minimum, but it has a little bit of extra flair in it. So this is just my deck profile. I've picked it up at Nats and did a couple side events with it. Got to finals in each side event that I did with this, and so yeah, that was kind of fun. I only really did like two side events with this. Got to finals and then scrubbed out. Yeah, both times against Salamangreat, so find that quite interesting. Anyways, so this one is going to be pretty standard overall, like I said earlier, and there's only a couple cards that I am going to get to that are not considered standard. I play just because I can, and I just know, well, I'm going to start using this for locals, so this is kind of tailored to my local area. So anyways, let's go ahead and get right into it. So starting off, we have 3 of the girl that you need to play, 3 Majesty Maiden, the True Draco Slayer. True Draco Caster. Yes, this is the wind one. You play 3. It searches a True Draco. So there you go. When someone activates something, True Draco or True King, but we're concerned about the True Draco thing. Also, a thing with all the True Dracos, they contribute continuous spells and traps instead of monsters. So, yeah. Then we have 3 Ignis Heat, the best one. That's probably also why it's like $20 now. It shot up because it was like 15 at the beginning of Nats, but then by the end of Nats it was 20. So this one, instead of just searching, it can either search or it can activate a True Draco or True King continuous spell card from the deck, which is great. And same thing, tribute a thing to summon that thing. Plus it's pretty big, it's 24. I mean, for a level 5, that's pretty big. And then we have Dynamite Knight. This guy is pretty fun. It's the biggest one. You can only play one of this, so that's probably why we only play one. Other than that, it does the same thing that Ignis Heat does, but with traps. So yeah, there you go. Also, it's a level 6, because that needs to be stated for some reason. Okay, then we have 3 Inspector boarded. This is actually supposed to be the Monarchs Erupt. Yes, this is supposed to be the Monarchs Erupt. I forgot to pick them up is what happened. So decided to play Inspector board in the main instead of the side because that's broken. The signature on there, that's from Simo. So shout out to Simo. Yay. Then we have Triple Diagram. You gotta play Triple Diagram. This is we're moving on to spells now. We gotta play Triple Diagram because it's diagram. You play triple until it's no longer at 3. That's what you do. As for its effect, it basically just pops stuff and then it adds stuff. And it does a 300 boost, so yeah. Oh, also it protects True Draco and True King stuff once. Well, once per turn. Yeah. Cool. True Draco's Heritage, you gotta play 3 of it. And 3 Disciples of the True Draco Phoenix. You play 3 because they both pop spells and traps, and that is great to do nowadays. Disciples actually make sure that you don't lose all your resources, and Heritage makes sure that you can plus off of basically tribute summoning forever and ever and ever. So yeah, there you go. Next up, since this really doesn't special summon at all, you play 3 card Demise. That's part of your draw power. You know what card of Demise does. And then you play 3 Desires, because you play 3 Desires. You don't have to. You can actually switch this out for like Duality. In fact, I probably am going to switch it out for Duality. But I mean, banishing 10, you only use it when you've already gotten all the necessary resources, because you can't afford to like banish all your True Draco monsters, and then you're just like, well, what do I do? So, plus it's not like you resolve all 3 anyways. So then we play 2 Terraforming. You gotta search the field spell and something else that's coming up later. The 2 Called by the Grave. I would play a 3rd, but I saved this slot for something else that's coming up later. 1 Monarch Stormforth, because it's Stormforth. Why would you not want to tribute your opponent's monster? And it's non-targeting removal, non-destruction removal. Yes. Last but not least for the spells, we play the 1 Seal of Orichalcos. In fact, I said that wrong. Sorry, it's the Seal of Orichalcos for those YuGiOh the Abridged series fans out there. Yeah. I like it because it's such a meme card, but actually it does have a little bit of synergy in the fact that it gives it 500. It gives all your monsters 500 attack. And once per turn, it can't be destroyed. It's basically like, it's almost like a diagram, except it doesn't search. And also, if you have 2 monsters on the field, your opponent cannot target your monster with the lowest attack for an attack. So, yeah. Problem is that you can't have special summon monsters. So, there you go. And that was the one that I used the slot for the 3rd Call by the Grave. So that's the 3rd Call by the Grave, to be honest. Now we're on to the traps. We have 2 Rivalry of Warlords. Works against basically everything except Salad, in which case you switch this out for stuff that's in the side deck. So like there can only be 1. You switch it out for that. That's why you can play both, because Salad just says, oh well, I'm screwed. Then we play 3 Crackdown. Crackdown basically is hilarious because it's also not non-targeting removal, but non-destruction removal, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I think, no. So the interaction with the card, you basically go ahead and say, okay, I'm going to take your monster, then I can either tribute your monster, which will get rid of this card, or I can tribute this card to summon a True Draco. Either way, I get what I want. But you more than likely would tribute the monster, because that would probably be better overall. Unless you need monsters on board, in which case, well, no, that wouldn't even work, because I believe it would go back to the owner afterwards, if I'm not mistaken. Next, we play 1 True King's Return. True King's Return basically says, oh yeah, guess what? We do the same thing like the spell cards do, except we pop monsters. So when it's sent to the grave, from field to grave, you can target a monster on the field, destroy it. And then its 2 effects basically say, oh yeah, True Draco's in grave or True King is in grave. I can special it in defense. That's probably the only time that you special summon, but it also says for the rest of the turn you cannot special summon. So, and these ones say during your opponent's main phase, immediately after this resolves, you can tribute summon. So that's cool. Also, I forgot to mention that the spell cards also allow you to tribute summon immediately. So that's actually pretty cool. But those are only during your turn. These ones are only during your opponent's turn. So, and during their main phase only. So, True King's Return. That's pretty good. Last but not least, we have True Draco Apocalypse. Same thing as True King's Return. It gets sent. You pop a monster. Better thing is that you can target a True Draco or True King card you control, other than obviously True Draco Apocalypse. Destroy it, and if you do, the attack and defense of all face-up monsters your opponent controls get halved, even if this card leaves the field. And it's only their current, it's only the current monsters, so it's nothing that happens later. Same thing, you contribute to your opponent's turn. So, anyways, on to the side deck. Okay, so here we go. Here's the side deck. For this, it's more so tailored to what I know is played at my locals. So, and also technically regionals, because the people from my locals also go to the regionals. So, but there's not going to be a regional for a while, so I'm just going to say locals for now. So I play the one Called by the Grave in the side because you got to. You're supposed to play 3 in the main. But I decided to play Seal of 4 Calcos because it's kind of funny. Also, I like taking people's souls. You didn't hear anything. Then we play 2 evenly. That's all you really need. It's mainly just to scare them, and if it doesn't, then I mean, like, you use it to bait out the Salaman Great Roar, and then you use it to basically. You use this, if they choose to keep a monster, you go Stormforth, and then you just win because, yeah, there you go. That's all you gotta do. It takes your battle phase, but whatever. It's a good card. We got the 2 There Can Only Be Ones. You switch those with rivalries, so if they need multiple types, you keep rivalry in. If they need one type, you throw in There Can Only Be One, but you don't ever play There Can Only Be One and rivalry in the same one, unless you're trying to make sure that it's just one monster the entire time. But yeah, I mean, I know this can hurt because they're all worms, but I mean, worth it? Like, the worms are pretty big. Then we have 3 Imperial Iron Wall. Yikes. So Imperial Iron Wall says card, neither player can banish cards. This is good. You side the Pot of Desires out for this because, you know, Pot of Desires vanishes. And then you go, okay, well, I'm playing against Thunder Dragon. Guess I win. You go Orcus. Guess I win. Pretty much. That's pretty much what happens. So that takes care of at least 2 things in the meta. So yay. Then we play Unending Nightmare because you don't put this in during the mirror, and you just put it in during like your Sky Striker matchup, I believe. Pretty much, yeah. I mean, you can, you don't have to. No, sorry, I'm very incorrect. I'm very incorrect. You play this against Mystic Mine. I'm so sorry. Mystic Mine, basically, it's annoying. This is your Twin Twisters, so you don't have to discard, and it's a continuous trap, so it works. Although you pay 1,000 each time you try to pop something, worth it. Again, every idea I have in here, I just say worth it? Question mark. Depends on matchup. Then we play the 1 Imperial Order. That's for the Sky Striker matchup. You just flip this and they say, well, oh well. Like, what can we do? And last but not least, we play 3 Denko Sekka. Why do we play 3 Denko? Because, number 1, Mystic Mine. Number 2, any other random deck that decides, oh yeah, we need back row, like Ultrageist. Although Ultrageist have outs to that, but hey, it slows people down. Put it that way. It's a floodgate. And yeah, I guess it is defined as a floodgate. So you play 3 Denko, and there you go. So anyways, that was it for the deck profile. If you liked the video, go ahead and smash that like button, and go ahead and click that subscribe button and tap that notification bell so you can stay fully updated on all new videos that come out. This has been the Ghost of MC presenting you with my standard True Draco deck profile. Thank you for watching.